What's up, Trophy Hunter? The PlayStation Indie sale hits hard. There are more than 30 easy platinums for under $2. I'm not gonna waste your time, so we're jumping right into it. I will show you now all the easy platinums for under $2 with time and difficulty. The first game should be well known. It's called My Name is Mayo, and all you have to do is you have to click on a mayo jar for 10,000 times. That is basically all you have to do, and you should be able to get the platinum within 30 minutes. The game has over 50 trophies, so 50 trophies for a few cents is not bad at all. Next one is Flatland Prologue. Be careful, do not buy the wrong one, because there are another two Flatlands, but Flatland Prologue is basically the easiest one. A bit of skill is still required to get through the game, but you shouldn't have too much problem to get through it. Next one is Little Adventure on the Prairie. The game has 12 levels divided into 3 stages. Each level and each stage will give you a trophy, so all trophies are unmissable. Next one is Timber Tennis Versus. Be careful, there are some online trophies and the online portion of the game isn't very active, so you likely need to find the boosting partner to get the platinum. Next one is called Arrock. All the trophies are story related. It's a puzzle game, but the puzzles are very easy and self-explanatory. If you still need a guide, I have a full platinum walkthrough on my channel. Next one is Drowning, which is a story-driven walking simulator. There are a handful of collectibles you need to find. If you need help, you can check out my platinum walkthrough. Next game is SkyTime. This one is definitely one of the harder games on my list. Some levels can take a few tries and 1 or 2 trophies are a bit tricky. If you need help on certain trophies, you can find the trophy guide on my channel. Next one is BLASTFUL. All the trophies are story related. I think there are 20 levels and each level gives you a trophy. Basically, it's possible to complete all the levels without killing any enemies except the bosses. It's a super easy but very boring game. Next game is called Memory Lane, which is a memory game. To unlock the platinum, you need a score of 20,000 points. It's super easy to reach this amount of points. You should be done with the game within 15 minutes. Next game is War Dogs, which is a classic beat 'em up game. There's one trophy that requires to complete the game on hard difficulty, but believe me, hard isn't really hard at all. There are only a handful of levels and it's possible to upgrade your character. It's not a bad game to play in between, and for that price it's almost a must buy. The next game is called Annihilation, and your goal is to kill waves of enemies. It's a pretty straightforward trophy list. There are only 3 trophies which require a small amount of skill. You need to get a perfect rating on each stage. Fortunately, there are only 3 stages. If you need help, you can check out my quick trophy guide on my channel. Next game on my list is Attack of the Toy Tanks. The goal of the game is to destroy the enemy tank in each level. There are 60 levels in total, but fortunately you only have to complete 30 levels to get the platinum. The controls can be a bit annoying, especially if you play the game on PlayStation Vita. Yes, you hear right, Vita, because the game is also cross-buy between PlayStation 4 and Vita. Next one is Foxy Land, which is a platformer. You have to complete 20 levels to get the platinum. All other trophies should unlock along the way. Next game is Grizzland, which is another platformer. Well, you can get lost very quickly in the game, so if you want the platinum as fast as possible, I recommend that you use a platinum walkthrough. Yes, of course, I have one on my channel, so if you need help you can check it out. It's definitely possible to complete the game without a guide or a walkthrough. The platinum just takes a lot more time. Next game is called Hero Express, and it's a very fun game. All trophies are very straightforward, there is no walkthrough or guide necessary. Next game is Jigsaw Abundance. It's a jigsaw game. Another super easy and straightforward platinum. Complete 20 different puzzles and the platinum is yours. Next game is Jump Step Step. I highly recommend using a platinum walkthrough. Without a guide, the game takes a lot of time, but playing the game with a walkthrough, it will decreases the difficulty and time drastically. If you need a platinum walkthrough, check out my channel. Next game is Many Faces, which is another platformer. It's a super easy and fast platinum. The easiest way to get the platinum is play till stage 4, kill the boss, quit back to the main menu and start from the beginning. Repeat this step 3 times and the platinum is yours. Next game on my list is METAGAL, which is another platformer. Basically, it's possible to get the platinum just by completing the first stage. There are a few miscellaneous trophies, but everything can be done in the first stage. Next game on my list is called Perils of Baking. The game has some Super Mario vibes, so if you enjoy Super Mario back in the days, you should give the game a try. A small amount of platformer skill is definitely required to get through this. In Pity Pit, your goal is to dig your way down through procedural generated caves. But you do not have to dig deep, because basically it's possible to get all the trophies in the first cave. It's just a bit of a grind. Next one is Promesa, another walking simulator. There are no enemies, no fighting, just exploring a handful of levels. There are also some collectibles you need to find, but all in one it's a pretty straightforward platinum game. If you still need help to find the collectible, you can check out my platinum walkthrough on my channel. Next one is Checo and the Castle of Lucio. The game has 65 levels and you need to complete all of them, but fortunately the levels are very short. The most important thing is that you start the game on try harder, because in this mode every level is a checkpoint. If you play the game on classic mode and lose all your lives, you will always start from level 1. So be sure that you start the game on try harder. Next game is called Sagebrush. I know guys, the game is more than $2, but it's just 9 cents. The game doesn't have good graphics, but believe me, the game is better than you expect. With a walkthrough it can be done within 30 minutes. The heart of the game is definitely the story. The Perplexing Orb is a puzzle platformer. There are 60 levels and you need to complete all of them. Fortunately the levels are very short. On some levels it's necessary to find some shortcuts for a specific trophy. If you need help you can check out my quick trophy guide on my channel. Next one is Ellen, which is a surprisingly very good horror adventure game. Solve puzzles, hide and run away. There are a handful of missable trophies. If you're looking for a platinum walkthrough you can find one on my channel. Next one is DUCATI. The game is very often on sale. If you have a small love for motor games, maybe you should give it a try, especially for this price. Be aware the game has some online trophies. Well, the online trophies are very easy, but the hard part is to find someone to play with. Next one is the platformer game Planet of the Ice. It's a fun game and can be done within 1 hour. If you need help, a full platinum walkthrough can be found on my channel. Next game is Deponia. Well, the game has more than 50 trophies, so maybe you should give it a try. With a walkthrough the game can be done in under 2 hours. For the same price you can also get the other 2 Deponia titles. They are easy too, the only difference is they are a bit longer. Next one is Air, a beautiful looking and relaxing adventure puzzle game. The game has some missable trophies, so a walkthrough will definitely come in handy. You will definitely get a pretty solid adventure game for under $2. So if you already haven't played the game, give it a try. And the last game on my list, Edna and Harvey New Eyes, another point and click adventure game. And like all these point and click adventure games, they are very easy, especially if you use a walkthrough. So guys, that are all easy platinums in the PlayStation Indie sale for under $2. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.